Okay, so this is the one that it always gets a little tricky when you talk about it. To be clear, I think Odell Beckham Jr. is as talented a wide receiver as there is in the NFL and a great player capable of great things. However, Tim Hasselbeck, it is inescapable that last year when Odell went out injured is exactly when Baker Mayfield just started playing much, much better. That's just a simple statement of fact. My question to you as a quarterback, Tim, is that a coincidence?
No, it's not a coincidence, because part of what happens when you have somebody as talented as Odell, you feel like you have to force him the ball, and you can get into trouble doing that. And so it doesn't matter if it's a great receiver or a great tight end, it can pull you outside of the design of the offense, and that's not always a good thing. And oftentimes it's a bad thing and gets you into trouble. It's also a bad thing sometimes as a play caller, feeling like you have to design things for a specific, player, rather than just trying to attack the defense that you're facing. So I think there's probably a learning lesson in last year for Kevin Stefanski, for Baker Mayfield, and hopefully for Odell Beckham, that look, you will get yours if you just kind of play inside the confines of that offense, and there's plenty to go around. Look what happened in Minnesota, where Kevin Stefanski came from. Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs, they both did great. So I think that's what needs to happen off of the information from last year.
Sacho, pick it up there.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a lot of mouths to feed. And the Minnesota example is a great example, but you got Nick Chubb, you got Kareem Hunt, who are two dominant running backs. Then you've got Odell. Then you've got Jarvis Landry, two phenomenal receivers. If Booger was here, he'd be talking about LSU all day, but I'm glad he's not. So there are a lot of mouths to feed. There are a lot of mouths to feed on this offense. And so Stefanski got a chance to go back to his normal play calling, normal duties, instead of trying to feed a specific player. I remember being back in Arizona when I played for the Cardinals, and we would have to get Larry Fitzgerald the ball, not because he was selfish, but there were some records that he was trying to set, and our offensive coordinator wanted him to get those records. And if you have a good offensive coordinator, you can work around some of those things, but there are times where even if you're a player that says, I am team first, the coach will want to get that player the ball, even if it's outside of your scheme.
Kimberly, I know that you have spoken directly with Baker about this subject. What did he tell you?
Yeah, Greeny, a couple years ago, I was there for training camp. I interviewed Baker during Freddie Kitchens' one and only season as head coach. And, Baker was raving about all the weapons he had. But one thing he did stress to me was, I've got to get these guys to understand that there is only one ball. Like, not everybody's going to eat, but not at the same time. Now, that season was a dumpster fire, but I think that tidbit holds true now. As everybody's saying, you can't feed everybody, and they can't force the ball to Odell. In fact, Baker's thrown more interceptions targeting Odell than he has touchdowns when he's targeting Odell. So I think there's actually more pressure on Odell than Baker. We've seen Baker, when there's pressure to win, he can do it. Last year, we saw that. Now, Odell has to come in and show that he's team first and is ready to fit in wherever he can.
That is a very interesting thought, and it's something to keep an eye on as we get closer to the start of the season. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.